Hi everybody, I'm Kirsten Meakin from Naio Nails. In this video, we are doing leopard print. I love a bit of leopard print, I do. They say in England, it's like a bit of Bet Lynch. Bet Lynch is from Coronation Street, if you've watched that back in the day. And she always wore leopard print, and I love leopard print. So, let's do some leopard print. So I'm going to base this with this colour, which is 151. It will have a name. I'm not sure what it is. And it's like it's a nude, but it's not a warm nude. It's got yellow tones to it. So it is definitely more of the beige rather than a pinky nude. It's more of a beige tone. And I'm going to do 2 coats of this. Pop that in the one. So we've got 2 coats of that colour, and then I'm going to use Butterscotch. So this is going to be like your middle tone, so it's like a brownie colour. A brownie beige, like a camel colour maybe. Or a leopard colour. I'm going to pick that up. You can do it with a brush or like a dotting tool or a design needle like this. And we're just going to do really random shapes. So you don't want perfect circles. You want them to be kind of messy. Slightly different sizes as well. But notice how they're all angling like this down the nail, so they're all coming into this angle. Because you want to work with the way that the fur is going. So at the moment it looks like looks a bit like oh my god, a giraffe. Brain wouldn't work then for a minute. So we're going to pop that in. So now we're going to use the black. We're going to pick it up again. And we're going to dot this and just move it around the edges of those little blobs that we've done. We'll do some that connect at the top. Don't connect them all the way around, it won't look as realistic. So you want some like this that are not connected, and then some that have that sort of loop. And then I'm going to put some little random black marks as well. And pop it in the lamp now I've done all that. Once that's set, what we're going to do, we are going to top coat with the Urban Graffiti top coat. And I'm going to do 2 top coats.
Why, Kirsty? Why?
Because it will be uneven. If you get a side view of that, can you see how it's
a little bit bumpy?
A little bit bumpy. It's not massively, but it is a little bit bumpy, and it'll just even that out ever so slightly. While that's curing in the lamp, what I'm going to do is show you something a little bit different. It's done with a different colour, and we're also going to use acrylic paints. So this is Rich Teal. I'm going to put those messy kind of dots on with the Rich Teal. Same as we did before. I'm going to cure that. I'll bring out my other one. So I can feel that it's a little bit bumpy. So what I'm going to do is another coat of top coat, and that'll sit into those kind of little recesses and smooth it out slightly. Pop that in. So that's my finished one. And then what I'm going to do is show you how I use acrylic paint to get a similar effect with the black. But because I'm using acrylic paints, I need to wipe over this. So we're going to remove the sticky layer. So I'm going to take a lint-free wipe. I'm going to use the gel residue wipe-off solution. Give it a quick wipe, and that's just going to take off any sticky layer. If you try to paint with acrylic paints onto gel that has that sticky layer on, then you will find it very difficult to get neat edges. So I'm going to use the black polycolor acrylic paint, and I'm going to tap like this. And because I'm tapping, you get the edges will be a little bit different.
It's more detailed.
Yeah.
Like fur.
Yeah. So you can see that you do get a different edge to it. You want to keep that angle the same though. Don't then flip round and do some this way and some that way. You want to keep the angle the same because you're thinking about the fur being brushed one way. And again, I'm adding on those little tiny marks as well. Same motion doing this tapping. And before you top coat, you need to make sure that is dry. You'll know if it's wet because it'll be shiny, but it's not. So let's top coat it. And again, we're going to top coat this twice. I'm going to add some metal pieces just to make it look ultra modern. So what I'm going to do first of all, because they're quite fine, they'll stay on with the top coat, but first of all I'm going to glue them on. So I'm going to use a brush on glue. Just brush that on where you're going to place. Get them into position. Let that dry. We can work on this part here now. You sort of want to drizzle it on because you'll have more time to move the metal pieces about. If you do it too thin, you won't have no time and they'll just glue still, and then you'll be like, oh dear. So once that's dry, we're going to top coat this, and that'll just seal everything in. Kind of want to drizzle it around those metal pieces. And then pop that in the lamp. So because they're glued on and top coated, they will stay on perfectly fine unless you start to bite them off. It's wild, it's wild. But which is the wildest of the two? I want to know which one you prefer. Do you prefer it done with all gel polish, or do you prefer it with the acrylic paints? Which is your favourite? So ignore the fact that this has got, you know, a little bit of pizzazz on because it's got some metallic pieces on. I want to know what skill and technique you prefer. Comment below in the description box.
Not in the description box.
No, not in the description box. Just comment below. But in the description box will be everything that I've used today. And don't forget to check us out on Facebook and Instagram, and I'll see you in the next video. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe.
Hit that notification bell.
Oh yes, hit the notification bell.
In fact, just see if your notification bell is checked, because some people say that they don't get notifications.
Yeah, some people say they've checked it, but it's not actually giving them notifications. So yeah, double check, guys, because we want you to know when we are actually posting a video so you can see it first. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.